Hi everybody, it's AdorableLiz77 and today I'm going to be doing a look based off a magic card that was just released in the new expansion pack. I'm very excited. I really like this creature. First off, it's a Nymph and it's an enchantment creature. Its name is Cavern Lampad. If you haven't seen the card yet, you don't really get to see her face, but you get to see more of like the side profile and more of her body, and she has a lot of intricate tribal markings, which I haven't started on this side of the face because this side of the face is done. But I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do on this side to get this side. So first off, what I did was I applied MAC's Paint Pot and Painterly all over my face and in my lid as a base. Now you don't have to do this step, but I want to use this product up. Then I used a kabuki-like brush and I grabbed my 120 Beach Cosmetics First Edition color palette. And what I did is I ran this brush like this and I did an up and down motion, applied it all over my face, but that gave me a blotchy application. So I came back with NYX's Milk, which is a jumbo eyeliner pencil. It's a white eyeliner pencil. And I applied this all over my face on top of the eyeshadow and MAC Paint Pot base. And it gave me this purplish color. It's really pale. Some of the patches are uneven, but whatever, I'm gonna roll with it. Silicone based ear product that were already made. I purchased these. These were actually vampire ears, but that was because the place that I went to, Daydreams and Nightmares, didn't have the elf ears, and the guy talked me into buying the vampire ears, so I just kind of cut the ears to look more elf-like, but you guys can just go buy elf ears. And I applied the Totally Ghoul White grease paint to adhere some color, because if you just try applying eyeshadow directly onto the product, it's just not going to stick. So you need some type of adhesive. Again, I just should have used NYX's jumbo pencil and Milk in the first place, and I ended up covering it all in white and then applying the eyeshadow, and that's what did the trick to stick the color onto this product. I already have a base on my lid. I'm going in with Wet n Wild's Fantasy Makers glitter palette, and this one is in Fairy Flight. Very appropriate. And I'm going to be grabbing the cream white base. Now this is going to give more like a shimmer highlight effect and give lots of sparkle. And I'm just going to start applying that all over my lid. See how it's giving this iridescent glow? It's kind of what I want, because Lampad has a lot of shimmer, sparkly looking galaxy markings all over her body, which makes her really pretty. What brush is going to do, I'm going to go into my BH Cosmetics 120 palette again, and I'm going into this shade right here. It has lots of love. And I'm just going to be packing this all over on top of the cream base that I applied. That's going to give that iridescent glow. Now I'm realizing that this isn't probably coming off as purple. It's probably coming off more as like a silver white, but I promise you my face is purple now. It's just the lighting in my bathroom. I'm going to be using the same cream product, and I'm going to be highlighting my cheekbone, and I'm going to be making a C shape kind of bringing it up onto my brow. I have the highlight applied there. I'm gonna go in with a big fluffy blending brush from Royal Care Cosmetics. It's this big, it's really freaking big. And I'm gonna go in with my Essence eyeshadow in the Clouds. It's number 57. It's really pretty and shimmery, and it's kind of like a bluish purple. Now, I really love this shade, and I'm just going to give you a heads up. There's going to be a lot of glitter and shimmer in this look, just because of the galaxy effect that she has. I kind of want to portray that and use that with glitter. And I'm going to start by applying this like where I would apply bronzer. And I'm just gonna, you know, start contouring my face. Like so. Next, I'm going to be grabbing a Sephora blending brush. This is number 29. And I'm going to be going into the other side of my BH palette. And I'm going into this dark purple sparkly shade right here. That's in the blue section. It's like more of a blue purple, but I really like it. And I'm going to be deepening the color that I just went over. Okay, next I'm going to be taking the same fluffy brush that I just grabbed, and I'm going into this more purer, like powder blue looking purple that's more matte. And this is the part that I'm just gonna go really close here. This is kind of gonna be like the blush. Kind of go up and out with it. Royal Care Cosmetics fluffy blending brush. And I'm going to go back to the first part of my palette, and I'm going to go in with this silver, and I'm going to start going over spots that I want to highlight. So I'm going to highlight my nose in silver and my chin, and I've already applied the cream base over it, the white one that we used underneath the eyes, and I'm going to go over that cream product with the silver in a C shape, like so. And I've already applied the cream white product to my Cupid's bow to highlight that. I'm going to finish off the lips because it's driving me nuts. And I'm going to go in with 2 shades of Wet n Wild lipstick. The first one is going to be 52 1A, which is a very bright magenta. And I'm going to pat on this color really messily. Over my lips. The next color is a matte color, and this one is Raven Raisin, which is more of a purple. And I'm going to go straight over top. Not perfect, but honestly my lips aren't perfect, so I don't really care. Next I'm going to be grabbing a Sephora glitter gloss, and I'm going to be applying this to the back of my hand because I don't want the glitter to be contaminated with the lipstick because it'll change the color and I want it to stay clear. And I've applied it to the back of my hand. I'm going to be using my pinky, and I'm applying this to the center and Cupid's bow. I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers palette again. This time I'm going to go in for the dark black. And these are all cream-based products, so just be forewarned. And I'm just going to use my finger and I'm just going to start dabbing this in the areas that I want. And just start using the same finger and blending it to just give the outer portions a little bit more depth and color. Now I'm going to be using my fingers to go down the neck with the black and just kind of going down and blending it out like so. My fluffy brush, and I'm going into a matte black from my 120 palette, and I'm just gonna dab some of this off, tapping off the excess, and I'm gonna go and darken some of the contouring since we applied a cream product. Brush, this one's from Royal Care Cosmetics, but any angled brush will do. The matte black eyeshadow that we were using earlier, and I'm gonna darken in my eyebrows and kind of give my eyebrows a deeper, darker look so they don't fade so much. I don't know why, but I always think elves have really defined eyebrows. Their eyebrows are really predominant in their looks, even with nymphs. Nymphs, elves, kind of the same thing for me. But I just like the way nymph sounds a little bit better. Fluffy brush from Sephora. And I'm going to be going into the Essence eyeshadow that we used earlier. And I'm going to start contouring the inner part of my eye and bringing it down the side of my nose to make my nose even look smaller. I know I already have like a really long, small, thin nose, but I kind of feel like elves have this like really crazy thin nose. And I'm going to go back to that purple that we used earlier with the same brush. Tap off the excess. I'm going to go over that and kind of like hook that color right there. Kind of blend it out. Brush that I was using earlier to do my brows. And I'm going to go in with a black matte eyeshadow that I was using earlier. And I'm going to tap off the excess, and I'm just going to start kind of lightly edging in the lines. With the eyeshadow. And I feel like I'm going to bring this further down on the side of the face because she also has lines going down. On her back. You don't really get to see her face in the card art, but I'm kind of doing an interpretation. Go, since I don't like the neck idea, I think I'm gonna start like doing little lines up here. Kind of curve that. Second line, kind of curve that here. You guys can see. Like so. And I don't know if I want to take it down because she has like 3. I guess I could. So I'm going to take it down further of the face and kind of like leave this part right here a little bit bare, but kind of make a lower line and kind of take it into the hair. Kind of connect that into your shading that you did earlier for that. And I think I'm going to leave the bottom portion bare. Obviously you could put in lines, but I kind of want it to still kind of be beautiful because I kind of think that she is a really beautiful nymph. So I'm just going to go in with my Maybelline Eyestudio cream eyeliner in Blackest Black and a very fine point eyeliner pencil. You can use an art brush if you want. And I'm just going to go over the markings that I made earlier with the eyeshadow. My other ear with Spirit Glue and matched it to my makeup as best I could, and I kind of pulled my bangs back, adhered it with hairspray, and had my hair down just because I can't do the crazy updo hairdo that she does. But this is my interpretation of Cavern Lampad from Magic the Gathering. I hope you guys enjoyed and I had a lot of fun. This tutorial did take quite a while. That's because my makeup took quite a while. But anything that takes quite a while is, in my opinion, worth it. I had a lot of fun and I hope you guys enjoyed, because I enjoyed. And thanks for watching. Bye!